Alright, so this is the new Cameo 5. This is it cutting. So I'm happy with the sound level. This is so much quieter than the Cameo 4. But let me show you my problems so far. This is all the wasted vinyl that I've done so far just today that I got it. And let's go over why some of these were total fails. And just for the record, I did a test cut. I did a small test cut and it turned out great. And I thought, okay, actually I did 2 failed test cuts and then the third one turned out okay. So I got my settings all locked in and we thought we were good, right? No. This is what happens if I turn on their intelligent, whatever the fuck they're advertising it as. It doesn't actually cut normal. It gives you all these jagged little pokey edges. What the heck? This one is harder to see. Maybe if I hold it. Nope, you can't see it. But this one was a just total fail. Don't know what happened, but the whole thing is just a cluster of it didn't cut the design right at all. This one we started to get a little bit better, but still there's these jagged little, not like it cuts a smooth circle. There's all these little jagged connections on any curved surface, which I'm really not happy. In order to get an even mediocre cut, I had to change the settings to this, where I turned off all the intelligent stuff, and here I had to turn off track enhance, turn off the intelligence, turn all that crap off, and I had to reduce my speed to 1. Part of why I got this is it advertised that it was so much better and so much faster and accurate cuts at fast speeds, and that is absolute bullshit. Alright, and the next point, I'm going to show you, here's the different distance between the roll feeder and the rollers. You can barely put a finger in there, right? If you're trying to do anything off a roll, which has any kind of a curve to the end of it, because it was a tight roll, good flippin' luck getting it to actually load. It took so long just to get things to load. The cut feature has worked about half the time, where it'll cut all the way through, and half the time it leaves it dangling, which then gets the next cut offset, and you have to reload the material, unload and reload it back in, which completely defeats the purpose of having it on a roller so that you can rip off multiple designs in a row. I use my Cameos, my Cricuts, and even my Locklick for my business, and this is unacceptable quality. So unless a miracle happens and I suddenly love it overnight, I'm going to push through, try to get a couple more designs out, and if I can get a decent cut, great. If not, I'm returning this tomorrow, and I'm going to get the Caesar Juliet. Joanne has them on sale for $3.99 right now, which is, you know, I paid $3.29 for this. I will have to get a roll feeder for it, so that's like an extra $60. But from all the reviews I've read on that one, it's much better. This one, I think the reviews, either I got a bum machine or this is just not meant to do what it's supposed to do, because I'm cutting on HTV, which I have used on all of my other cutting devices. They cut great. Even on the Cameo 4, I would struggle every once in a while if things got offline, but for the most part, it worked. This is ridiculous. For a machine that costs this much to have such horrible cuts, the first few ones look like a drunk monkey cut it. I mean, they were just all jaggedy, all wonky. I've checked the settings on all of my rollers to make sure everything is in the right spot. I've done all the troubleshooting I can. So I'm giving up on the Cameo 5, I do believe. Disappointing.